I might be wrong on this, but didn't Perry Saturn go to wrestling school with Triple H?
Yes. Yeah, he was trained by Walter Kowalski. He and Perry Saturn and Mike Hollow. All those guys, they did go to Walter school.
Who is Mike Hollow?
Mike Hollow is one of Kowalski's students, and Mike was an enhancement guy with us, but Mike was also a trainer. Chris Nowinski is another one that went to Kowalski school. So Kowalski was that go-to guy in the Northeast and the Boston area where he produced some great talent.
And I think China went through there too, didn't she? It was probably later, but I still think
it was later. Yes.
I think Perry was there in like the late 80s and very early 90s. And it was more like early to mid for Triple H and definitely mid for Joni when she went through. But you don't really hear people talk about, I guess wrestling schools have just fucking changed a lot, but you don't hear people talk about Killer Kowalski as being this world renowned trainer. But when you hear Perry Saturn, Triple H, China, I mean, he's put a lot of big stars, out there on the scene who did a lot of big things. What did you hear about Kowalski's training techniques or lack thereof or whatever?
Kowalski was old school, and Kowalski is one that he instituted fundamentals into the talent at a very young age. And it was repetition and respect for the business, and that he made you do it the right way. And you weren't getting out of the school until you knew what the hell you were doing. And Walter was a stickler on that. And Walter was the one for many years in the WWF that all of the enhancement talent had to come through, and you had to basically pass the Walter Kowalski test to be able to work on television. And you had to prove to him that you were safe and that you knew what you were doing and had the fundamentals before he would ever let you get in the ring.
And there you go. I knew you'd like this match. 3 minutes and 50 seconds, quarter star. Originally, by the way, we should mention Eddie Guerrero was supposed to face Perry Saturn, but he wound up having a transportation problem, AKA missed his flight. So Lodi had to fill in here, but this would have been a much better match. You got to assume, not to disparage Lodi, but Eddie Guerrero, clearly next level performer.
No doubt about it. He's a Guerrero, man. I wonder if he knew Pachovia.
Oh my God.